What's up, you lot? Welcome back to Poker Collection. It is day 15 of Poker Collection's Advent Calendar. Just 10 days to go, guys. 10 days till Christmas. I hope you guys have got your presents wrapped, or if you don't celebrate it, I hope you guys have got something really good planned for the day off, or whatever you'll be doing over the period. I really hope you guys have a great time with your closest people. So yeah, what will it be today? Will it be a showcase? Will it be a giveaway? Or something random? Well, it's kind of like a giveaway, but it's really mostly random, I'd say. But I'm going to be making a hot chocolate right here. Foodie Collection is back exclusively for Advent Calendar. So I thought, everybody has made a hot chocolate before, but I thought I've not really done a recipe kind of thing, so I thought I'd kind of give you guys a little insight into how I make a hot chocolate. Of course, in New Zealand, everything's topsy-turvy, so for us in the southern hemisphere, Christmas happens over the summer period, so it's mostly barbecues and iced coffees and such. However, I know there's a lot of people that view in the northern hemisphere, and to me personally, I feel like Christmas should be in a colder environment, so hey, good to keep up your repertoire if you sort of can't handle a hot drink for now. But if you want to, you can also make this iced as well. So what have I got today? I've got a nice cool Christmassy mug, of course, we've got to get that. And what I've got here is some hot milk that has just been frothed. I like a frothy hot chocolate, so it's been double frothed basically, so it's nice and frothy basically. And if you don't have a frother, you can sort of whisk it as well, just to get some air bubbles in there. I've also got some cocoa powder, high quality cocoa powder drinking chocolate. You can get anything that's your favourite, honestly. But what I like to do is sometimes I actually don't use cocoa powder. Sometimes I go straight to actual chocolate. So what I've got here is New Zealand Whittaker's chocolate. This one's a fruit and nut one, just to give it a spicy kick and a little bit of fruity, nutty kind of thing, because it is the festive season. But you can also use dairy milk, or not dairy milk as in the milk chocolate version, or you can use other versions like what do you call it, with coconut or a darker chocolate, whatever fits the bill for you. But what I'm actually doing is a combination of both cocoa powder and actual real chocolate. Sometimes if I really want to deluxify it, I just use chocolate by itself. And you really got to get it melted in there as well. But yeah, I've got that as well. But this is not going to be your ordinary hot chocolate. In fact, it's going to be a mocha, because I actually kind of want a bit of coffee with this one. So I've actually brewed a little bit of coffee here, which I wish you guys can smell. I wish we had smell-o-vision. Just a shot of coffee here. Of course, it depends on what kind of blend you like. And this one's more of a spicier blend. It's really getting those festive things going. So you've got sort of nutmeg, cinnamon, and all that kind of stuff going on there. And the great thing about chocolate is, especially in things like cakes and even this, it kind of heightens the flavour of the chocolate. It just makes it even more richer and nice. And also, I kind of like to cut the sweetness a little bit as well, because I don't like super sweet drinks. So that'll be, a nice little add there. And going on that spicy kind of note, I've got a little bit of extra cinnamon here, just to dust on the top, just to top it with, and maybe just mix in a little bit as well, just to give that extra festiveness. Some people like to use nutmeg. I know that's quite often used in eggnog. Nutmeg can sometimes be quite strong for people, so really up to you guys and your taste. And then, of course, we've got the fun toppings. I've got some marshmallow here, which I actually cut up because I didn't have the mini ones. And this is because we halal. These were halal, so I kind of chopped up these ones. There weren't any mini ones in that sort of the ones that we can eat. So kind of did that. Just a nice little festive thing going on. I've got some sprinkles as well that we had lying around. You can obviously make it even more festive by kind of bringing in the red, green and such. And then finally, I have some whipped cream. Sometimes you can use a canned whipped cream, but we didn't have that here today. So it doesn't give that, it's not going to give that aesthetic whip look. But anyway, let's get started. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to put in the cocoa powder, because what I like to do is make sure that while the milk is hot, I like to just make sure that it all can melt in and mix together. So I'm going to use the spoon for the hot chocolate and also the cinnamon as well. Just because it's going to be mixed together, so it doesn't matter about, mixing up the spoons. So what I'm going to do with the cinnamon, I'm just going to put in a little bit of it. I want to leave it a little bit for dusting later on. So got that in there. Cool. And what you want to do now is put in some of the chocolate as well, so the chocolate can start melting. I'm going to leave a little bit for the topping, just to give it that extra deluxe touch. Just a little bit, just to sprinkle with. And so I've got some there, so I'll put that on later on. Okay, cool. And I think now what we can do is add in. I'm going to add in the coffee for now because this is nice and steamy. Let's get that into there. It's always nice and satisfying doing this, isn't it? And then you've got a nice little mix here, which you can let sort of quickly mix, I think, just to give it a head start before you add the milk. Should have had a bigger, longer spoon in this case. But you can see how that's turned into this really nice, thicker sort of like dark chocolate sort of situation. So it kind of takes the drinking chocolate just a little bit further. Okay, cool. And now what I'm going to do is pour in the milk. And you just want to add a little bit there for now. Maybe about halfway. I'm going to give that another mix just so now we've got more volume to mix in with. Looking good. Oh, it smells really good, guys. And so it kind of looks like that right now. And then I'm just going to put in the rest of the milk and give that a stir. And you want to top it up as much as you can. So there, that's probably I think as far as we should go. Otherwise we're going to start getting a bit of a overflow, I think. Cool. All right. And now finally, what we want to do is add in a bit of that whipped cream. Let's put some nice generous dollops on there. Just gives that extra creaminess to it. It's alright if it gets a little bit messy. I'm probably going to drop some here. That's why you just want to not overfill it because it might just come out. There we go. I think that'll do. Okay, and now what I'm going to do is sprinkle that extra cinnamon. I'm just going to use my hands here. Don't worry, my hands are clean. We're going to just do that. Just don't need too much, but just enough to kind of give it that nice festive feel. And then we're going to sprinkle a little bit of this festive sprinkles, I suppose. It's quite nice. Do as much as like, oh, it's pouring down. Nice. I like how it's got going down there a little bit. Okay, cool. And as if we don't need any more. I don't know. Why not? Just add a little bit of the chocolate on there. And then I guess some of the marshmallows too. These stick together quite a lot, so you might just want to... Nice. This is not very Christmassy, is it? But I kind of want to get that festive vibe going. And that's pretty much it. I think that's all I want to do. So give that a go. Let me know if you've ever kind of made something like this, like an overloaded hot chocolate. I'm keen to know. I've got my little handy dandy gingerbread man to go in there because we just want to dunk that in. Let's just make it a whole mess, right? There we go, taking a bath. Very messy, but I hope you guys enjoyed that. Let me know what your favorite go-to hot beverage drinks are. Of course, if you don't drink coffee, you can just leave that out and just keep it all nice and chocolatey. I of course like my coffee, so yeah, that's what I'm done here. It's not exactly as aesthetic, isn't it? Now that it's flowing over. But hey, I've not really done this before, so I thought I'd just give you guys a shout. I'm probably just overfilled it a little bit too much, but hey, this will make for a nice sort of, I suppose, an Instagram photo or something like that. But anyway, cheers to you guys. I hope you guys had a great time watching that, and I hope you guys have been really well. I'll see you guys back here tomorrow for day 16. What will that be? We'll have to find out. I'll see you then. Bye.